Hey, what is shaking, homies? So today I am really excited because the new Duncan Freehand is out. This has been out for a couple of weeks now, and I finally got my hands on one. I got the clear. I love clear yo-yos. Cool thing you can do with clear yo-yos is you can actually take them apart and paint them from the inside out. And you got to paint it yo-yo. But yeah, enough of that. This looks really cool. This is basically the 2019 Duncan Freehand. There's been the original Duncan Freehand. There was the Hyper Freehand. There was the Duncan Freehand 2. There was the Duncan Freehand MG, there was the Duncan Metal Freehand, there was the Freehand Zero, there was the Freehand Zero LED, there was the Freehand Pro, and now we got the Freehand NextGen. And yeah, really cool, same classic Duncan style packaging, but a little nuance to it. Really cool, comes with like your standard Duncan counterweight, but you could use this with any of your favorite counterweight. Maybe you like the double dice one, or make your own, or whatever. But yeah, cool packaging. So let's take a closer look at the new packaging for the Duncan Freehand NextGen, and then let's do some 5A. Okay guys, so here is the packaging, and very classic. If you want to see, here's the original Duncan Freehand packaging. So over the years, you know, some things have changed, but the packaging's still basically same size. The way they enclose the yo-yo and the counterweight, all that's very similar. This one's got Steve Brown, this one's got Brian Jordan. And then the Freehand Zero had very similar packaging as well. But enough with that, let's take a closer look at this one, because this is the one we're checking out today. Okay, so you'll notice here, we got beginner, advanced, or intermediate, advanced, and professional. So this is professional. What do they say on these ones? They don't even say on these ones. They're like, figure it out. Break the rules of yo-yo, 5A. Unresponsive play, instructions inside. Here we got Brian Jordan, 7-time Filipino national champion, 2-time Asian Pacific champion, and the Duncan team leader. This dude's really cool too. One time he sent me a box of yo-yos. He's a cool guy. As one of our most iconic yo-yos in modern history, the Freehand has had several versions over the years, but the unresponsive Freehand NextGen is just extraordinary and very special to Duncan. A semi-organic shape with added flair for next generation of yo-yoing. It's a must-have for plastic yo-yo for any collection. Includes a SG sticker response, a licensed concave bearing, a standard counterweight to start your freehand journey in style. For more tricks, go to yoyo.com, which is Duncan's website. Here we got a close-up of this concave ball bearing axle. It's kind of funny how the way that's worded, but whatever. Just standard stuff. Okay, so enough of that crap. Let's do this. Whoa, very thick packaging. It's no match for my knife though. All right. Boom! Look at that. Just like that. We got it open. Okay, so here, instructions inside. These are my instructions. Okay, cool. Don't care. Okay, so here is, it comes with a standard flat bearing as well as the concave one should already be in it. I do like this white counterweight though. I do normally play double dice, but I don't know, I'll leave this one on here. I like how this one says Duncan on it too. That's pretty cool. And it matches. The clear though looks freaking awesome. You can see there's some like molding, like where they stamped it on the molds and stuff. There's the mold mark where it pops out, I believe. Or is that to take the cap off easier? No, I think that's just a mold mark. Yeah, there's Duncan in there. Let's get that NextGen Freehand. Okay, so let's open this baby up. That felt nice just on the unwind. Okay, so these red silicone pads, do these spacers come out? Maybe? I don't know. I don't really feel the need to take them out, but they might. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. If you ever need to take those out, I don't know if you can. Yeah, I don't really see why you would need to take them out anyways. But the axle is like your standard 7mm axle, I believe. Almost lost it. Let's put that back in there. But yeah, I mean, really nothing to it. It does feel nice and rim weighted. You might be able to do, I don't know. You might be able to kind of catch it there, but there's no like finger spin dimple. You might be able to balance it on there, but it is really shallow, so I don't know. But it does feel nice. It feels more angular than a normal freehand, that's for sure. The profile is just like a little more, I don't know, a little more cool. I don't know. The regular freehands have always been like a real organic shape. These are still in packaging, but I mean you can probably still tell. Like look at that. The shape difference is quite a bit. This is a lot more winged, more angular, and more cool. I don't know. Okay, so I'm actually not going to use this Duncan string. It's actually pretty nice, it feels like. But I'm going to go grab a ZipLine just because I'm used to that. And we'll go over there where we got a little more room. And let's do some 5A. Okay guys, so we are all strung up here. And yeah. Okay, so first thing I noticed is the weight of the yo-yo is basically perfect for the weight of the counterweight. So Duncan did a really good job as far as that. Here's one trick that you can always test it. I feel like with this trick. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the weight of the yo-yo with the counterweight, it's perfect. So Duncan really nailed that on the head. It does feel more rim weighted, a little more stable than the previous Duncans. Yeah, the weight is nice. The response is nice. Yeah, the response feels good. So far, I like everything about it, except I am noticing, let me check this on my finger. Oh yeah, this thing vibes pretty bad. Like, look at this. Can you hear that? Yeah, like I didn't know what to expect when the NextGen was coming out. I've always been a huge Duncan fan. I like how they make, you know, all different ranges of products, from cheap ones to expensive ones, and I like how they actually get into stores. They do a lot for the yo-yo community. But when I heard that there was a NextGen freehand, I got really excited. I was like, okay, because they keep making out with all these different ones, and they were like, I don't know. I just under the impression that they were going to finally make one that didn't vibe. Like, it's 2019. No yo-yos should vibe, in my opinion. Like wood yo-yo, plastic yo-yo, metal yo-yo. Like it should not vibe big. Like 2007, there was yo-yos that didn't vibe coming out. With like the 888 came out, and we're 12 years later, and we're still putting out yo-yos that vibe. Granted, this is a cheap yo-yo, so don't take this as me knocking on Duncan. I'm a big Duncan supporter, Duncan fan. I was just really hoping that this yo-yo wasn't gonna vibe. But that being said, it doesn't like hinder. I don't know. Like it doesn't hinder the performance. I think I'm a little bit of like a snob with it because I review yo-yos all the time. I've reviewed over 400 yo-yos. So, I mean, it's one of the things I notice. Like, to me, yeah, damn good 5A yo-yo. I like how Duncan, it's easy to get your hands on one of these. And, it comes with a counterweight. It's really, it's a good overall yo-yo. It's just, I wish it didn't vibe. I think if Duncan comes out with the next freehand, that has to be the goal. It's like, we've came up with good shapes, they play good, everything, let's make one that doesn't vibe. Other than that, I mean, it is really a good yo-yo. I think everyone should check it out, and I hope, Duncan continues to like keep making new versions of their same yo-yos. I think that's something a lot of companies should do. Like, if you have a product that's really successful and people like it, come out with like a version 2. Why not? Instead of just like coming out with something completely different. I like how they're building off something they know people already like it. But yeah, as far as it is for freehand, this is a really good budget freehand yo-yo. The weight distribution and everything just feels really nice. Obviously, it's what it like jumped off my arm. It's not going to be good at grinds because that plastic. So now it's under my couch. I'm back. Let me try that trick again. I wasn't expecting it to jump like that. Okay, now I am kind of prepared for it. Okay, see. Like, here's what I mean. Like, it's this, like, shiny plastic that's, like not good. It slows down a lot and kind of, like, jumps off your hand. Obviously, if you have a glove or something, it'll be fine. But let me try to do that grind trick one more time here. There we go. Okay, I got it that time. But I kind of had... Like, usually I can stall it on my hand longer so that it has time for the counterweight to get around. This one I kind of had to, like, whoop, and grab the counterweight. No big deal. But, I mean, you could always sand it. I don't know if the other colors are different than the clear one. But, like, this clear one is just a really shiny plastic. It looks awesome and everything, but it's very sticky, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, for the money, it's definitely worth it. I just wish it didn't vibe. I mean, I could probably tune it out a little, maybe, I don't know. Probably not. But it is a freehand yo-yo. You're going to drop it on the ground. You're going to bang it up, so that's, you know, kind of not the end of the world. But yeah, overall, I'm still impressed with it. I'm still going to have fun playing with it. You know, it is nice and long spinning. I like the way it feels. The response is nice. It binds nice. It throws good. But yeah, I just wish it didn't have a little vibe. But that's why I do these reviews, so I keep them honest. So if you don't mind a little vibe, yeah, get it. Why not? But if vibe is something that you can't stand and you're like, it's 2019, I don't want to go get the vibes, then you might want to pass on this one. I'm also going to check out their Big Fun. I actually have it. It's right over there. It's just in the package still. Really excited to try that one out. It's got the finger spin, dimple and everything. This one, based on how the plastic feels, I can already tell you right now I'm not going to be able to, but I'll try anyways. Oh yeah, see? It just like, there's not really enough to catch it. And then if you do, it just, I mean, maybe if you had a glove, maybe you could, but still overall fun yo-yo. Good for 1A and 5A, but kind of in your budget plastic category. So, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what else you guys want to see. And until next time, I'll see you later.